electrifying interview with the one, the only, DJ Puffy. Join us as DJ Puffy shares the secrets to his success in an exclusive interview premiering at NTI Star Nation. That's Star with a double R on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. This Tuesday, July 11th at 4 p.m.
Everybody think me done, but me a wow, yeah. Me no stop, everything fresh for me, close to me, carry it clean, never pretty, and me hustle like a bastard. Tell them haters to watch, me riding, balling to me hollow, igniting. Be everything what me want, yeah, me everybody come, be diving. Every opportunity me I get it, be sliding, me I got glide, so me make it, be ready, yeah, just real to me bad, straight from me heart.
About 23 minutes ago before we hit 4 o'clock across the land. Welcome inside Midweek Mindset for today, Wednesday, July 5th. Doing it, of course, with the compliments of our friends over there at the NTI. Sluggy Dan, what's going on?
Manners, here. NTI.org.bb. NTI.org.bb. Over 5,000 courses free. R and 2 E's, and we got courses in everything. Not everybody is telling them challenge me, and people come ask me about agriculture. Don't be about agriculture, no, I can't think. When they got in there, say yes, people want to know if we got about security and cybersecurity, Scott, and they want to know that I ain't know nothing about cybersecurity. No, there is a name, no, the novice. That's good for every website, especially if it get popular. If it's a popular social media site, it gone. Right. Just click on. You know what I mean? They tell me my little 99 cent to start praying for this. That just 99 cent. You know what I mean? Can't think that. But then you know that thing kept me selling my credit card attaches 17 different things. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So
you want to remember all these charges coming from?
Yeah, or a case we come across. Many people don't know. They don't know they're being attacked. Yeah. I see that, and like, people ain't know about the missing money, or people know money a lot right, or they're doing the right something, but they can't really tell.
Wow.
Or they're signing up for one social media site, but the information upon 17 different things automatically, and they don't know. You know what I mean? Or they got enough security breaches and they don't know. You know what I mean? So you figure that this is gonna be a common thing. So I feel like today there's a good conversation to have, especially in these young people world. Scott, you know, they saying the young people really want to hear about. So today we can start off the conversation. You know, you don't need a long introduction, but we got the assistant director of the NTI in with us, Raphael, Saul.
Yes, sir.
I tell you, welcome. You know, he's the action man.
Yes, sir.
He's the action man. You must have he's the action man.
Of course.
You know, so we ready. And first of all, thanks a million for coming.
Yeah, man, it's a pleasure.
Yeah, thanks a million for coming. I'm gonna ask a question first. Then we get into cybersecurity. But before we get into cybersecurity,
yes,
I want, in your opinion, not as assistant director or anything, why you think is important for persons to do NTI courses, and it shouldn't matter the age.
Yeah, I would say
because age is saying is getting asked a lot.
Yeah.
I don't know if you ask what age is online. I guess because it's online.
Maybe some people feel that because it's an online thing, it's only for young people.
Right, you get what we're trying to explain. I don't know what this answer is. The question that's come up frequently.
Yeah, so for me, it starts even before the courses, Sluggy and Scott.
Okay.
For me, it starts with every individual, regardless of age,
culture, background, all of us recognizing that we are on a journey of growth and personal development. No matter what we do, no matter what industry is personal. No matter what industry we playing, working, all of us are on a journey to become the best version of ourselves. The question is, what are the things that help us to get there? Well, we can get people around us that can help to give us good advice. They can plug into Midweek Mindset. You learn about some good people, some interesting people, and also some really good information. But also, when somebody gives you an opportunity for you to learn something you didn't know before, sometimes the gap between the life we have now and the life we want in the future is closing the gap of what we don't know.
Listen right, and I want you to say that we can get into cybersecurity people, right? But I want you to say that is so important, right? Like if I didn't know that like 20 years ago, dog would be dead as far as start like
Where would Sluggy be right now, boy?
but so you can imagine you're 17 or 18 and you know that. I ain't talking about you just hear it, you know, because hearing they saying that.
Yeah, it's true.
But knowing it for yourself,
It's true.
like why you don't be knowing that sooner?
Yeah, I feel like sometimes we're just living life on autopilot. You know, we're the hamsters on the wheel. So we're going through a system, whether it's a primary school system, secondary school system, get into a first job. You know, we're just caught in different systems. And sometimes it requires us to take a step off of the hamster wheel and just reflect on our own lives, our goals, our dreams, what we actually want to achieve, the impact we actually want to make on the world, and then determine what are the things I need to do in order for me to be able to do that.
Yeah, and there's some serious question you have to answer. No,
Yeah.
but course is like could we speak about course? We speak about cybersecurity and what that looks like first, and then I want you to explain why courses like this is important for the everyday person to take. Someone like Sluggy or Scott or someone in the office sitting down in the highest chair.
Yeah.
Why courses like this is important for us to take, specifically these courses, cybersecurity, but before that I want you to ask tell us what exactly is cybersecurity and how can we learn more about it?
Yeah, that easy. So I will start by saying I am not a cybersecurity expert. And so like anything that I am not, my default always is to find somebody who is.
Nice.
And what we have in the form of these courses are teachers, trainers, instructors from all over the world who have the experience, who have the expertise, who know the information, who study this thing tall and can say to us, this is how, first of all, we all protect ourselves, protect our data, because we don't have a choice but to engage in a digital world. And the question is, how do we do so safely? So what's cybersecurity all about, Sluggy? In my simple layman's terms, we train police officers and other officers and officials to keep us safe on our physical landscape.
Yeah.
Cybersecurity helps us stay safe on a digital landscape. And we can't do that unless we are appropriately equipped with the skills, knowledge, and information for us to be safe while we're traveling around, navigating the roads almost, as you would say, in a digital landscape. So what does that mean? Well, we got people shopping online. They just love off a piece of Shein. We love that Scott. He got Shein shirts. We love Shein. We love Amazon.
Don't change when I do not turn when the radio. No, when you hear Scott, you know, go hear Shein. People ready to get ready to turn. Don't turn. Please, we're going to hear how you can help us shop on Shein.
Nah, absolutely. I want people to be able to get the Shein things. I don't got the credit card getting hit and then get the things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Also, though, even beyond that, we have to do business with different government offices which are trying now to become more digital, right? Your insurance for your car, they're telling you, well, don't come into the branch now, pay online. And so, in many different ways, we're being encouraged and invited to not just do things on our physical landscape, but to do things in a digital world. Cybersecurity, therefore, and the training allows all of us to be aware of the things we need to know. Key things. I remember the first time somebody told me, when you go to the website, look in the bar and see if you see a lock, an actual image of a lock in that search bar at the top where you see the address. That alone is a communication that that particular site has a level of safety or security for you. Simple things like that people just may not know. So it's not that we're necessarily all trying to become cybersecurity consultants. We just want to be safe.
I get told saying that you first ever hear that, man.
You see that there?
Seriously? You don't look for the
There
lock.
you go.
Always look for the locks, Sluggy boy.
Well, this first ever hear that, man.
Especially if you kind of put in your personal info.
Correct.
Looking for that lock.
Correct. So what is cybersecurity course is all about?
I know for sure that it's cybersecurity. You know what I mean? And because I never ever chat for them.
Yeah, so a good course to start there, right? I feel Sluggy, a beginner course is a course like cybersecurity awareness and innovation. Let me tell you just to www.nti.org.bb/cybersecurity. You can find all of these courses I'm talking about here now. nti.org.bb, one of this here, Sluggy saying it every Wednesday. nti.org.bb/cybersecurity. You can find all 8 of these courses I can talk to you about here now. So the good place to start, cybersecurity awareness and innovation. We're talking about identity management, getting an understanding of how individuals can protect themselves when they're going out there, entering the information on different websites and different things like that. Things to look out for, the same lot like what I'm telling you about and so on. Of course, I can tell you 6 hours, Sluggy.
6.
Some people spend more time than that commuting to and from work, especially if you go catch a bus.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
That's a 5.
And that same bus time could be a time that you complete the course.
No date or
nothing. So plug in, pay your headphones, bam. From time you left home in the morning to go work and you get back home in the night, you know better able to deal with yourself online. You're more knowledgeable. Or of course, like the foundations of cybersecurity. Learning how to define key concepts in cybersecurity, describing what common threats look like. People send you emails telling you, oh yes, my son has died in Azerbaijan, and I have a donation of $20 million. All I need is your name, your ID number, your Thomas number. You know what I mean? All I need is your address and so on. Identifying common threats and gaining insight into the strategies to help reduce our vulnerability while we're online. Of course, that can take you 8 hours. See, this course is they're rated at 4.8, 4.9 out of 5 globally. Wow. People rate the courses 1. University of Georgia globally 4.8 and 4.9 out of 5. That's how the users rating these courses, and these courses for free. Hobby class. University of Georgia. What's the first one? No, I can't see it here right now. But University of Georgia is that one, Foundations of Cybersecurity. Next one, Introduction of Cybersecurity Tools and Cyber Attacks. Again, what we want people to do ultimately is be able to be as safe as they can be out there. Now, there are levels. So I might come at that beginning level 6 hours on my way to and from work. I'm feeling more competent. Now I want to take it up to the next level. Whether it's an 18-hour course. Might take you a couple of days to complete, but still in a university program.
18 hours in.
You understand what I'm telling you? I know people that spend more than 18 hours on YouTube watching videos a week. In that same time, a course offered by IBM, a company that you might have heard of, might be familiar with, right? Bringing you in now to the inner fold. You can describe cybersecurity concepts, teaching you about the tools, types of malicious software, hackers, and all that kind of thing. You want to learn about that? 18 hours of your time it's going to take. You can finish that in a few days if you're deliberate.
And you, in your opinion, how important you think these things are? You think that you can be attacked and don't know, and why is it so easy for us not to know? Because I hear people saying they don't know what to look for. I know when you extend the law, and me myself can never check for it.
Correct.
Now I can see I can be on the attack and don't know as well.
Absolutely.
Until it too late. Why is it easy for us not to realize, and how important it is for us to know these things besides reselling NTI? You know, besides we pushing what we kind of here to do, besides we pushing our affiliate, because I love the NTI still. But I could be in real besides that, because like you explained earlier, bro, there's a digital where we ain't gaining it, we there already.
Correct.
We done there, so then nothing we can do to stop or slow it down.
Correct.
We can only speed up 10 times more.
That's a fact.
Yeah. So why is it important to do? Why is it important to do this? And why is it so easy for us not to realize when these things are happening when we are so digital? Is it that we are digital illiterate? I don't want to use literate, I ain't studying the body, but I just answer.
We don't have the level of digital competency that we could.
You see, like, you break the body.
Truthfully, no break it. Just no different words. That's all. The truth is, like, I think the heart of it is we don't know what we don't know. We don't know what we don't know.
Yeah.
And you know, people used to tell one time, oh, what you don't know can't hurt you. Nothing could be further from the truth.
Definitely not.
Right? Ain't true. We don't know what we don't know.
Listen, Rick Scott. What you don't know can hurt you so bad.
This is why telling you.
That's the story.
We had this call one time about Sluggy.
Yeah.
What you don't, so it's like you go into a new country. You want to rent a vehicle. First, people tell you, well, if you've never been here before, you've never driven, it might be a good idea to get a GPS. GPS can show you the layout of the land.
Yeah.
It can give you some guidance in terms of turn here, don't turn here, this is a no entry, do X and so on. So for all of us going into a new land, this digital landscape, you need a GPS. And that GPS looks like us learning what the rules, the ins and outs of this landscape look like. And we have that here in the form of these courses, which you will find at nti.org.bb/cybersecurity. We ain't pushing in with ATM card all about the place now, because you know they get the fancy cards, so you ain't gonna push it in. All you gotta do is tap it. And some of us are going all over the country, tap, 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 tap. And we are not conscious. We're not conscious of what the possible threats could be. Could be. You don't know what you don't know, Sluggy.
You talking don't know, right? So much things we do every day that's so slack. You know what I mean? You just went for that top thing, like right now, you hear to what about money?
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Everything is
true.
top, but that's the information spread
Everywhere.
and they do not know the signs to look for. Don't hear laughing at me. You know, me being honest, right? And then
It's so convenient and easy though.
It's
Sluggy. Tap,
easy.
and you
It's
gone.
easy.
And that top man, I done that with anything, you know. So like you go online and I trying to find things that relevant, right? Right, go to my level. So you go on IG and I want sign up, so I want connect Twitter, IG, Facebook, everything on everything I want.
Correct.
So one password and for all.
You know what's even a little more dangerous to me? How people save everything on the phone and then just use fingerprint. Dog. Oh, you're amazing. Anytime you go to pay for something, just use your fingerprint.
No, so you understand what I asked Scott, like so I know I remember you outside on the block no listening, because you know mega tuning, we on mega tuning. But people in the offices know, maybe tell us something my dying for them. And then we break it down to this man, you listen boy, you my first clear, my first Caribbean giving a free plug. You know what I mean? Like I hook up online easy, so if I get a bad shirt from Sluggy, I mean my talent shirt all saying he's pay online easy. I know them, but what you looking for, boy? I know what you're looking for.
Correct.
You know what I mean? Then they're missing the $20 and they crawling by the toilet $20.
Who used my card? I gotta call the bank.
You send it to me, not Sluggy. Why I'm getting it?
Correct. But let no Sluggy and Scott, look at all the discussion that's happening across the country about the new Barbados ID cards.
Yeah.
And people feeling really fearful about what will happen to their data.
Right,
Let me just say,
it's right
legitimate concerns.
Correct. Go ahead.
Legitimate concerns, right? I ain't saying nobody, I ain't vexed with nobody for having concerns. I got my concerns too. And the way that we equip ourselves or prepare ourselves to be able to deal with that, to interact with it and say, all right, well, these are the questions I should be asking. Based on what I have learned, how are you dealing with my data in this way?
Listen, what you doing all right? What you doing all right, Scott? We mind bringing it home. We mind showing them how this ain't for just if you like holy anti something ready. Anybody.
Everybody.
You get what I mean, bro? Like this for anybody, you know, because if you say you gotta get the ID card,
correct.
And you hear people answering questions, you want to ask questions too, but you want to know what exactly should
you know what questions to ask.
You don't know, but you don't know.
And so we both giving people the information that they need so they can keep themselves safe and know the kinds of questions to ask as they're going about purchasing, about running the business and all those different things. Cybersecurity and the Internet of Things, exploring security and privacy related concerns when it comes to security. This course is for you if you're curious about the most recent trends and activities in internet capability. Talking about recent trends in internet. Everybody. A course that can take you 10 hours. How much hours? 10 hours to complete. Right? Somebody who did this course says, this course provided me with a lot of new information about how the Internet of Things and devices are going to bring changes into our daily lives and how important it is to secure my valuable data.
My valuable data.
Yeah, we gotta see our data as valuable, right? I mean, one learn how to protect it. Introduction to cybersecurity for business. People that run a little small business now is still important. Not only the big masses and these big other companies need to be concerned about their data security. Sometimes our small businesses, because we're so vulnerable,
We become the target.
we become the target because we're moving slack. The same as like you were saying before.
Yeah.
I want these people.
Let's be honest.
Listen to me. I bought up on this body from Indonesia that doing graphic design, right? And they must be fast. They can return my design done in 2 hours, right? Donna telling me I got wait 2 weeks, and this is what telling me get back in 2 hours.
You can say you're in
So I-
Indonesia, baby.
So I come now to go for Indonesia. Tell me all I need. I know how to speak in Indonesian. All I need is our credit card. Bam. You get my information. I get my design in 2 hours, you know.
Yeah.
So you feeling good?
Top way, look.
Look, my business looking a certain way online, and feeling excited about it and everything.
Yeah.
3 weeks later now, again the bank calling me. 4 weeks later, the bank calling me. With all these charges here, I seeing this yacht cruise. Was on this at 10,000, 5,000. What was all these charges here? All it is that we are running our businesses, yes. We might think we're a small business, so I ain't gonna be concerned about all that. I ain't got no 6,000 employees.
You ain't got no
I ain't
big
got-
money.
I don't know big money. But I tell you, they're gonna go that interesting, you small money. Cause the one met you're small money, they're small money.
And I can tell you something, right, bro?
Yeah.
How you are so practical. Cause we speaking about ain't even far fetched.
Correct.
Hear this
Correct.
real story. My cousin just get a job. So it started at 1800. You know what I mean? She went open bank account, 800 a month, a lot of money, feeling cool. Then finish she associate degree, get a better job. Went for a student loan, so she could pay for the associate degree. I talked to her as she go ahead, right? She was going art at BCC, so BCC's got the full degree program,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Shout out to BCC. All right, get the student loan. You know what I mean? For full time. You know what I mean? Could start one, don't worry, good finance. All right, went for a business loan. Start your art. What she gain school? So she account now going $38,000. You know what I mean? So because you don't really pay no money, I can slap just like me because we you know what I mean? We went to purchase fast food. They won't call it fast food chain.
An establishment.
An establishment.
Yes.
Somebody had it duplicated. $38,000. Come on.
For one meal, Sluggy, and a lot of slackness. Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then we went through hell to get back.
She get back.
Get back.
That's a very good point.
Listen, hell, that or me no Sluggy. It was from an app called Bigo. Stupid out beer, Chinese, Philippines. You know what I mean? Art is a great art, but craziness going on, and you had to tip people. Without people making money from
This is where people used to DJ and that sort of thing.
Okay. Tipping DJs.
Yeah, you get a little tip.
Good. It's like I don't like people, we just start the life of the listen. I gotta explain with the text bling and top, man. Listen, boy, but like you said, bro, what you're doing so that when you was talking, I was saying like people might feel these far-fetched things, you know what I mean? But me know it was just like $88. That was the last $8 they had.
Well, which is a big thing.
You know, like I tell you, bro, big time. It's my last $88. And the tip was only supposed to be $8.
Well,
a diamond or whatever. So it's telling myself how much other people. I didn't want to hear the truth. I realized because it was bread. If not, it probably would have realized a little later.
yeah.
So how much people worse than me?
That's a big point.
How many people more
That's a
negligent
big
than I
point.
am?
Yeah.
Because I would have not realized.
Or they got plenty.
Yes, sir.
They got plenty, and so they've been noticing. I remember years ago, and we got about 5 minutes left, so we can bring it home. But
Cool.
I remember years ago, we had this situation where somebody was taking like 10 cents off people's account.
Yeah.
Not 10 cents, those 10 cents.
No, the truth is, if you had $10.10, you would notice.
Right.
But if you had 10,000
Right.
or 100,000,
Yeah,
or
noticing
you're
the 10
noticing the 10 cent coming off, you know what I mean? But us being responsible also involves us improving our level of knowledge. right?
That is the point there.
We can't sit down and say, all right, is it government responsibility or is the NTI
If you are a
responsibility?
responsible person, right? The responsible thing to do would be to increase your knowledge.
Correct.
You are correct. Go ahead.
Correct.
Because we could end on that point like that.
So we have to, as we are looking at these courses, as we are embracing opportunities for us to improve ourselves in this area, improve our learning in this area, cybersecurity and compliance, GRC approach to managing cybersecurity, cybersecurity policy for water and electricity infrastructures. I mean, the list goes on. You can find them at nti.org.bb/cybersecurity, right? But in all of these things, what's the point? The heart of all of it is we're in a new era. We're in it. We're not going into it. We are in it. And some of us have been dragged, kicking and screaming, especially over the course of the pandemic, into this new era. We are here. Now that we're here, let me learn the rules of the land. Let me learn how we can keep ourselves and our family and our data and our money and our information safe, because cyber attacks are real. And I want every Barbadian, not just every big business, every Barbadian, every average Barbadian to be able to prepare, for us to be able to prepare ourselves to be safe while making the most of whatever opportunities there are out there for us in this new era. But we can't shut it, Sluggy, unless we let them know about next week, Tuesday.
Yeah. Let me go.
Next week, Tuesday, July 11th at 4 o'clock. Listen to me, I know what app you just use to keep time. Set a reminder. July 11th, Tuesday at 4 o'clock. You want to find yourself on NTI STARR Beijing. That's where it's going down.
Give me again.
July the 11th, which is next week, Tuesday, not Tuesday. Tuesday at 4 o'clock.
July 11th at 4
July
o'clock.
4 o'clock. Be on the NTI platform this week. If you're not following us right now, make sure you go on social media and follow us.
Turn the music there, Scott.
Because we tell
Turn the music.
next week, Tuesday,
The CEO
11th,
The CEO want freestyle.
at 4 o'clock.
No, we can get anytime.
We got a big interview.
Take your time.
A big, massive interview. One of the biggest ones we ever do yet.
Tell them.
We're one of the biggest gems and stars this island ever produced,
Talk to
man.
them.
Hey, Rihanna, but we almost there. We almost there.
Very close to that level.
The one and only a man that living his life touching the globe every single week. If you follow him, you will see. DJ Puffy is the man we're talking about. And the reason why he's a star Beijing for us is because the man living this thing for real, you know.
It's true.
This man living self-improvement and growth and learning and connecting and being a man with Beijing roots and proud, but living and touching the world online, brother.
NTI
You got to
Beijing.
be there. NTI Star Beijing, NTI STARR Beijing. For yourself there, whether you're on Facebook, whether you're on Instagram, whether you're on YouTube. That is the place to be. Premiering July 11th, 4 o'clock. Next week, Tuesday. Don't miss it. Alright, don't miss it. All my family lock on for Hott. Set one of the reminders.
When it is?
It's a big one. July 11th. July 11th. That next week, Tuesday. 4 o'clock sharp. Don't miss it. Here again, be a big interview. We can be hyping it up and things. So make sure you're following us on our social media platforms. I want to see 200 people liking our social media platform right now. Take out on the phone, except if you're driving.
No.
If you're driving, take out your phone here.
When the cars.
Like police car, if you don't call it.
It got cost about your name on here.
Go long.
Yeah, so don't get frightened on
Go
that.
long.
My friend Dr. Lee Carr, right?
Caution him.
Heard Scott and I playing around every Wednesday. You know we playing around Scott.
Yeah, just having a little fun.
He challenging me to come every Wednesday down for study. This one got me no water.
I see a whole post about everything, Sluggy.
What?
You know what I mean?
She challenge you?
And people playing the message they me.
A big man like
Tell
you
me that
challenge?
ice break these down. Right. Now, I didn't have no idea that you coming in here talking about
No script.
Wait,
No script.
July what?
July the 11th.
What time?
4 o'clock.
4 p.m.
DJ Puffy.
Who is?
DJ Puffy.
Tell me it's you ready?
Puffy.
Are you ready?
You ain't get a freestyle.
Go.
Ha! July 11th, 4 p.m. DJ Puffy and all of my friends.
Hey.
July 11th,
Hey.
4 p.m. DJ Puffy and all of my friends. NTI. Me not say bye NTI.org. BBNTI. Me not bye NTI.org. But BB Cybersecurity.
Hey.
All 5,000 courses free.
Hey.
Cybersecurity.
Hey.
5,000 courses free. Say it free.
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 NTI.org.
BB.
Get free. Sluggy Dan, me and the freestyle king. NTI, no me lose, never been NTI, me and the freestyle king. Sluggy Dan, the biggest thing. Hot 95.3. Hot 95.3. Every single Wednesday, 3:35 p.m. me here on the street. It's free. It's free. It's free.
It's free.
It's free. It's free. What's the price? What's the price?
It's free.
What's the price?
It's free.
What's the price? NTI.
You can't save that one. Actually save it.
Who started Sluggy?
Tell me don't start with the freestyle king. The freestyle king. NTI.org.bb. Over 5,000 courses free every Wednesday right here, Raphael.
Yes,
you
sir.
are phenomenally gonna give shit a hand on
Pleasure,
here.
bro. Pleasure,
I love it.
pleasure.
I love it. We inspiring people and we changing minds and we transforming the nation.
Yes, sir.
NTI.org.bb. Scott Leroy and your boy Sluggy. And I'm out.
With every Bajan, with the knowledge and skills, to the citizens of good character, confident and creative.
Yeah, great one, Raphael. Big thanks, I think. Stone with us.